So, yeah, anyways, that's what I was doing today, and the donuts were really good.
What flavor were they this week?
Well, it's still cream-filled and everything, so I thought it worked out pretty well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, the show's starting. This is the Block Party, a Minecraft podcast, episode 153. We're your hosts, Bearded Sloth.
And Little C.
Get all our info at theblockpartymc.com.
Now let's get the block party started.
Yay! It's a party in here.
We keep interrupting the show with our donut talk, don't we?
I kind of feel bad.
We're kind of obsessed with donuts.
Because, you know what? That intro music you heard
was
composed by John Derry 270.
Compose, such a fancy word.
He has a YouTube channel, Castlegate Studios, otherwise known as CGS.
And we just decided to talk over his intro music because
we
found it funny.
talked right over his intro music. I really like the intro music.
I love it.
I really like it.
I'm tempted to set it as like my phone ringtone. The problem is I don't think it's long enough.
Yeah, but it should just repeat itself.
Yeah, but right now I have a full 3-minute song as my ringtone
because
I want it
ringtone.
to just keep ringing.
Okay.
Because I don't answer my phone often.
Right. I almost always have my phone on silent.
Me too.
So
do you ever get a phone call, but you don't feel like talking to someone, so you just sit there and watch it until it stops ringing?
Absolutely, all the time.
So that it doesn't show as you hung up on them.
Right.
So you just have to sit there and wait, and you can't use your phone, and it's really annoying because you're just sitting there waiting.
You can just swipe away or whatever.
I just let it. I don't want them to think that. I want them to think I didn't see it.
That's funny.
The life of Little C.
So anti-person. Anyways, let's get to the comments of the week. This is a Minecraft podcast. Hopefully these comments are Minecraft related or at least show related.
And I do want to mention that Bearded over here. Bearded Sloth of the bearded variety.
Okay.
Was being a sloth.
I was.
And he forgot some of these show notes. These were supposed to be like last week.
Maybe even the week before. I'm not sure when they got
pretty
in.
Old.
So. They are, but anyways, we got to them. Mm-hmm. We're getting there.
Finally.
There was another one. It really belongs in listener questions, and I didn't really do anything with it. So if you know who you are, go ahead and just resubmit that if you want it in a question.
In the right channel.
In the right channel.
You know what? Remind me sometime, Bearded Sloth, or listeners, set up a sticky message on the Discord, so every time a new message is sent, a bot deletes it and resends like a little message that just says, hey, this channel is for blah blah blah.
Okay.
And then just every time a new message is sent, it resends that and deletes the old one, so it's always the newest message.
Okay.
It makes sense to me. But that way we can have it in the listener questions that says, hey, this is for listener questions, they don't have to be this, they can be that. And then, hey, this is for show comments,
I'm
Minecraft
good with
only.
that. Yeah, make that happen. That sounds pretty...
Just remind me to do it.
That sounds fancy there, Little C.
I'll forget about it by the time that we get to the past week. So
he's already forgot about it.
What were we talking about?
Our first comment comes from John Derry 270. Also, oh yeah, this is because he's still going on about his other comment that I didn't include. What is all this discussion about Java Edition being better than Bedrock Edition or vice versa? Nintendo Wii U Edition is where it's at. Nah, just kidding. But it is very interesting. Java is better. Now, I feel like I did do this on the show.
I don't know if I remember this.
So lost,
I don't
listeners.
know. I don't think I remember talking about Nintendo Wii U.
Okay.
But obviously, you're so wrong. Nintendo DS Minecraft
yes, that's
the superior
really what it is.
Minecraft.
Absolutely.
It's not even close to actual Minecraft. It is so beautiful.
For sure.
It looks like one of those like free mobile games that is like a ripoff of Minecraft that's really bad.
It really
but it's
is.
actually made by Minecraft.
I can't believe it's out there.
Nintendo DS or 3DS Minecraft. Look it up. Warning, it might scare you.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think it could probably play it though. I don't
think it could play. Well,
it
at
couldn't
the
play
time
it
that was
now.
older Minecraft.
Right.
But it's still, I think at the time, the way Minecraft was designed, that was still with 4J Studios and Console Edition, the way it was designed had to be on a somewhat powerful device and very limited.
Right.
Like you look at PS3, that's, I think, same era, and you were limited to a small map world or whatever.
Right.
and even there weren't that many features.
Took a long time before they even opened up a few more.
We got update
maps
Aquatic,
right?
And I think that it started to lag. I remember having some serious performance issues in our more long-term worlds then. So I don't think a Nintendo DS or 3DS could run it very well.
It just melts in your hand.
I have played Wii U Edition once.
You have?
Yes.
Where? You don't even know.
I was young, and we were at some like party or something, or like
somebody happened
an
to
event,
have it.
And they had it, and I was playing it with a person my age there.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've never played it on there.
It was Minecraft. It wasn't special, I don't think.
Okay.
It didn't seem special from what we were doing.
But that is, Wii U Edition is basically what we had on PlayStation.
Yeah, and
3.
I think it was a few updates behind.
Okay.
But I don't know. I remember playing it and being like, oh, that might be different. Again, this is very splotched together memories that I'm trying to... But I know
exactly.
for sure I've played on a Wii U.
So long, too, overall. It's hard to remember everything.
And about Java is better? In some ways, yes. In some ways, definitely not. There you go. Both versions have their goods and bads.
We have a comment. The next comment. Go ahead and read that, little C.
This is from IRLnickname.exe or .exe. Only he'll get the reference. Bedrock suck. Oh, I'm not allowed to talk about that anymore. But Little C did mention to me something about not being able to play Java offline anymore. Is this the beginning of the end for that version? Or will the faithful still cling?
Well, IRL, absolutely.
Oh
Java is done.
Okay.
It's over. No more. We won. Ha, ha, ha.
So this was when Xbox was having huge issues a week or two ago. And like all their stuff was down. Servers were down. And the Microsoft game servers were down. You couldn't load the official Minecraft launcher. It was stuck on that little armadillo walking screen.
Yeah.
The loading screen. You can't play Minecraft Java. You can still get to Bedrock because it's its own app, but Java, you have to use the launcher. I'm pretty sure if you use a third-party launcher, Lunar Client, maybe, I don't know about Lunar Client, but there's definitely third-party launchers you can use would launch it.
Yeah.
But with the official launcher,
it didn't play.
You can't launch it. It's just stuck on the loading screen. I didn't try hard to get past it. There's probably a way out there very easily. But if you're just a kind of casual player and you want to hop on your hardcore world, you go to the launcher and you just see that loading screen stuck. You're not going to do anything.
Bedrock rules.
You go to Bedrock.
Java rules.
I'm pretty sure you can play Bedrock offline fine. There might be a few texture pack things that don't load.
You can play.
But...
You can absolutely play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no problem.
And no, I don't think that's the death of Java.
It's gone. It's
because
over. It's over.
There's always the third-party launchers that everyone uses anyways.
You failed.
But I do think that is a unfortunate change. That's a very recent change as well. Having to log in every time for the launcher and be an active account. That's a recent change, and that's a very unfortunate Microsoft decision. And I'm taking my own judgment in saying that, but I'm pretty sure it's accurate because I do not see, personally, I don't think that's something Mojang would do by themselves. I think that's an executive decision.
Think this is coming from the top, right? The big boys that bought them. It's definitely decision making. And you got to remember, why did they buy it? Why did they spend all this money for it?
More money.
To make more money. What makes them more money? Bedrock Edition.
But I don't know if I see the motives behind making Java hard to play offline. I think it's something to do with like an anti-piracy thing.
Possibly, probably.
However, I don't think it's stopping it at all.
Well, there's always a way. Always a way.
There's always a way, but I don't think it's like I've never pirated Minecraft, but I've seen how to do it.
I'm happy to play.
I know how to do it. I've never done it, but I've seen people do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't think this is affecting that at all.
I don't either.
Also, don't pirate Minecraft.
No, absolutely. And support the stuff you like.
Yes.
Right? If you like Minecraft and you find it to be a good game, pay for the dang thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense
and if you
to
can't
me why
pay
everybody
for it,
wants to pirate stuff.
You can play the free version on the browser, the Minecraft Classic. that's on
There
the
you go.
browser. There you go. Go
Enjoy
play that. Enjoy that.
And
It's
I know
great.
I'm joking that Java's over. I really am just joking. Yes, me personally, I think Bedrock is gonna be there for a very long time.
But I think
I
Java will too.
think it's gonna get more supported as we go along. And I do think eventually we're merging into one
I think once we
type
get
of
better features
thing.
for Bedrock, more Java people will be okay with switching. Once they get features
Yeah,
like
probably.
offhand.
Yeah, probably.
Now, a lot of people mention the Redstone stuff. I don't like Java Redstone because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I
Because
think Bedrock
now,
Redstone is very logical.
Java Redstone is better if you're the tutorial following Redstoner because there's more you can do with it because there's so many loopholes.
Right.
But Bedrock Redstone, if you're just playing the game without any outside influence, which how do you do that? But if you're doing that, you can figure out Redstone stuff. You can't do that as easily on Java, I don't think.
Right, because essentially a lot of the features that you guys use on Java Redstone is actually really more of a bug or a flaw.
I honestly thought they were going to remove the quasi connectivity with the
the uproar
the shriek
that would
sensor
cause.
things.
Yeah,
Because
I
it's
did too.
basically could do the same.
I thought so too, but there's just too many angry Minecraft players out there, Java players,
If they bring offhand to Bedrock and hardcore to Bedrock,
which is happening.
but if they bring offhand, I don't think I'd play Java very often.
Yeah.
I think I would only play it
So
for better shaders.
That really is about it. Is probably
me.
offhand.
Yeah.
Yeah, for most people.
Yeah. And I think client-side mods are a lot of it too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people enjoy those, myself included.
But even that, yeah, I guess the mods in itself, maybe. But there's all kinds of stuff you can do with Bedrock now. And the support there because...
Well, on Bedrock, you're starting to get more texture packs that do client-side modding. It's just harder to find good ones, like dynamic lighting or something.
Right. Yeah, but we're getting there. There's all kinds of good stuff out there. The coders are getting better and better. They're actually starting to learn some of the Bedrock side of this. And they are starting to put packs out there. I'm getting new ones. I help several other server owners out there with Bedrock servers, and they're starting to find some really cool stuff that used to only be possible on Java, and it's very, very possible on Bedrock. And for the most part, it works almost better. And you're not manipulating the game itself.
Yeah.
Like the internal files, you don't have to mod it. It's just an addition, hence the name add-on.
I mean, Bedrock Edition's more optimized anyways in code.
Yeah,
less
absolutely.
sloppy.
Yeah, exactly. And you get less of the lag from it, all that stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, we could go on and on that discussion back and forth.
There's plenty of episodes of us ranting about the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it. It is a good topic, and it's something that
gets clicks.
The community loves. So, there you go. Starhammer88 says, I love the new intro music. And then he has a question. I almost didn't have this, but since you kind of snuck it in here, what is one thing you wish you could build in Minecraft? It's something I wish I was capable of building. That might be more of the question, right? What am I capable of building or not capable now that I wish I was?
A nuclear missile.
I'm just going to say anything.
Yeah.
I can't build anything.
No, if it's I don't think it's talking about what you wish you could build in Minecraft, which in my case would be a nuke. That'd be pretty cool. But
I do wish you could have some
bigger
type
explosives
of
would be
turning blocks, almost like a wheel.
Yeah.
Something
that's
to
too
that
advanced.
effect.
There is a mod pack that's really cool, like an
Right?
old Java steampunk mod that does all kinds of that. That's really cool, but it's too much.
Like some kind of motor, right? I think we've talked about this before.
I think,
like
again,
for
that's
a windmill.
It's too much.
You think so?
I truly think it's too much for Minecraft.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the if I could just build something, I wish I was better at building roofs.
At roofs?
Yes.
You don't think you're very good at it?
I've gotten a lot better in the last year, I'd say.
Okay.
But I'm not good at them a lot of times. Like,
what aren't you? Are you not good at designing
I'm not
or
good.
You're not good at connecting
Let me get more
them?
specific. I'm not good at making the roofs that have little window peaks. I want to get better at the little window peaks.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
actually
good at those.
kind of have that. I
I'm not-
kind of have that
yeah,
down. That's
I'm not very
amazing.
good at those.
Yeah, I think I could do it because I've followed enough tutorials that do that. So I kind
I'm
of
getting
figured it out.
I'm getting a lot better with. We'll talk about. Well, here's a good transition into our time in Minecraft. I've been building my castle the past week. Yes, I actually played Minecraft.
Wait, what?
I know, it's crazy.
I can't believe that.
I know. I played a decent amount too. Like, I didn't just log on to Jericho for 10 minutes, run around in circles, and eat some cookies and leave. No, I actually played some Minecraft.
Wow. Awesome.
So I worked on my castle. Actually getting good progress on it.
Yeah.
So I have all the base walls done, and at the start of building it, I based it off of completely like block to block copy of Smallish Beans' one survival world, like 1,000-day survival world.
Yeah.
This castle, because I really liked it. And now I haven't opened that world as reference. I've just done like part of the front, and now I'm finishing the rest myself.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I wanted it to be in the same style, but I didn't. Now I don't want it to be an exact copy. So I've just been adding on top of it. And you can definitely tell that part of it was copied.
Right.
But the rest of it is a really cool change. And I don't think it's going to be as good.
I'm going to have to come check it out.
But it's cool. And I think I made the roof too tall.
You think so?
I think there's one part. So I had it like, it's really hard to explain, but I have it like layered. So it goes roof and then like a little bit of walls with like some arches and then roof and then some other stuff and then roof again.
I think I have that visualized.
One of the roof sections is too long, I think. I needed to trim it by about 2 blocks. I'm not going back and doing that now.
Oh, come on.
So I have to build everything in this very tall.
Just wipe it out. Start over.
It's very tall, but it's not very wide or deep. I'm not having an issue with that. I think this very tall but kind of compact castle is a really cool style. And I've been adding tons of... It's not equal. Each side is not even. One side is a block different. I did this... The original design was like that. And I like that. Because on one side, I added a tower. And I'm going to add like a different tower on it. So it's going to be obviously different. But it's close enough that I can kind of take roofline ideas. But yeah, it's a bit too tall. And I've started working on the back of it, getting the base. So the base is all finished, the size of it. It's huge. And it's so tall, I'm going to have like 10 stories.
Wow.
Maybe not 10. I'm trying to think.
That's pretty tall.
I know for the bottom layer, I'm planning this like grand, almost like cathedral, like hallway. That's super tall and grand hallway. If you just think medieval...
Yeah, I know exactly
throne
what you're
room
saying.
with that big table kind of thing.
Yep, I know exactly.
That's going to be the main room you walk into.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to have like balconies on the left and right side that are the rest of the floors. I think that's my current plan. That's probably going to change.
That's awesome.
But I really like the idea of it because it's so tall and I can do that with the space. And I have an entrance/exit on all 4 sides. It's a messed up square is how I'll describe the shape of it because it's not perfect square, but it's a bunch of lines that's somewhat of a square. Like there's an entrance at each square part of it. And they all line up. You can go straight across to get to the ones on the like left and right side, and then the back and front side are the exact same. So you can just, I don't know about the back one. I might end up changing that or removing it. But the side ones, you'll just be able to walk through the whole castle. Because on the one side is going to be my entrance from like shopping district because I'm going to have a super long pathway. And then on my other side, it's going to take you down to the rest of my base.
Oh, that's
So you
cool.
just walk through the castle.
So you get to see it often.
Yes.
Wherever you're coming from. That's really cool.
And it's out of route for the pathway.
Yeah, but
it's going to be awesome. Because I'm going to add like, yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool. And I kind of, so my week of Minecraft, my past week, yeah, no,
He's still slacking.
I haven't been playing anywhere near enough games at all. It's not just Minecraft. I just haven't been playing games. And I did do a little bit of back end work and stuff, even on Jericho, that people just don't see or know about or really even affect them directly.
Have you added that one thing yet?
I have not.
Are you going to add that one thing?
I am.
Okay.
I do you want it?
Kind of.
Okay. Yeah. I
mean, if you wait, I'm fine
if
if you wait until my castle's done, so I have a place to put
I
those
was
things.
Trying to wait till just trying to see how things are playing out right now because I just made an announcement that this is going to be a very long-term world. I know we said that at the beginning,
but people forget
but
easily.
People also kind of expect from last seasons we only went 1 year at a time. This season, we're planning on going much longer than 1 year.
Like, we're talking like
2 to 3.
2, 3, 4, 5,
This world. And if we get enough financial support, right, within our Jericho community,
we could start
sometimes
another
people
one
donate.
that restarts every few months or something.
Exactly. We could start a different one. That's still the same people.
And
you still go through the same application.
But maybe a different theory. Maybe it's a more teamwork-based one or something instead of shops.
Something different. So I really need my Jericho peeps to let me know what you think on that.
Give me the money.
Are you willing to support that? Maybe it becomes down to, hey, if you're a supporter, you get access to this.
Which I want to make sure.
Like that.
I want to make sure that the second server is more of a hop on and goof around with people.
Okay.
And the main one is the main one.
Right.
So maybe the second server has a lot more lax rules. Like maybe it's a more
PvP's on
and PvP and like
right. Maybe we can do that.
Maybe not like griefing, but griefing if it's a prank.
Right. Yeah.
So
exactly.
Like not anarchy,
but
anarchy. Not Jericho rules. Very.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool to have a server where we kind of hop on and G-Bow built a little house and then the rest of us just go and flood the entire thing.
Yeah, I like that idea. I really do.
But the whole server's that way, so it's not a problem.
Right. If you guys like that idea, I can absolutely. I have no problem doing the back end work of keeping a second server going.
And maybe the second server has more add-ons, like funny add-ons or something.
Exactly. And like maybe we switch them out.
The warden is just Shrek.
And there you go. Yeah, I like that. A little less serious.
A lot less serious.
A lot less serious. Okay. I like where you're going with that. I didn't know where we were going to go with it. If it's just a second world like Jericho.
I really want to make sure the second world is not just another server. Because then you have 2 servers. Right. 2 server groups.
Right. And then you're going to have the long term and then the short term people.
The second term is more of if you're burnt out of the first one, you can go goof around for a little bit.
With the same people.
Yes.
Same community. You're still apart.
It's still a stronger. Because I think
like that. Or maybe we should just have one where it's creative.
Maybe. I think it'd just be turned into a test server, though.
Yeah, that's true. Or maybe one where everybody's operator and they can go back and forth from
Oh my gosh, no. That's a sin to all Minecrafters.
I don't know. We got to talk about that. And if you're a member, right, and you're accepted and all that, let me know what you're thinking on that. Because I might be able to make that happen. I like your ideas, Little Z. It really got my brain, got the wheels turning now.
That can happen? No way.
I know. It's starting to hurt, though. We better move on to our past week in real life.
We have those?
Yeah, kind of. I am feeling much better after my cold that I've had.
Are you warm now?
My voice still isn't 100%. Some of that is I'm just tired today, I guess. Yeah, I'm not cold. I'm warm. Ha, ha, ha.
We didn't have to make a whole reaction to it. It was just one of those jokes that kind of
No, I'm pointing it out. I'm pointing it out that you
It wasn't a good enough
took the time to say it.
Pointing that out.
So, yeah, good job, Little.
It's not a joke you have to point out.
Good job, Little.
No, you can stop hitting the drums.
Good job. Yep. That was Little C, everybody.
We should figure out how to hook up the old Rock Band drums. So every time it's just me actually playing the button.
Doing that's funny. All right, I have been working at my new job, and this week I kind of had one of those not so good of weeks, right? I was getting pretty overwhelmed with my job, trying to figure out what it is. I'd say a little bit of not a total meltdown, but a little meltdown kind of thing, and it was a struggle for the week. But today actually went really well. I told my supervisor how I was feeling. Kind of worked through that, and we changed things up a bit. And today I had a really good day, and I got to image is what they call it. Have you ever heard that term before? Imaging a PC or a laptop?
Kind of, but I don't know if it means the same as what I know it as.
So essentially I'm setting it up. I'm putting Windows on it. It just had Ubuntu on it.
Yeah.
When we got it brand new out of the box, I got to break the seal on a brand new laptop, which is kind of fun. And we're putting Windows 10 Pro on it.
Ooh, they're fancy.
They're fancy. and getting it set up for the company network and all the parameters there because they need it standardized and you can't have the users just going in and changing all kinds of settings. So there's all kinds of stuff I have to do. And I was having trouble with it earlier this week. Took it in. Somebody else helped me, one of the other technicians, and kind of worked through it. But he was having trouble too. So it wasn't just me. And that's kind of where I was getting overwhelmed this week. I thought maybe I was doing something wrong. It wasn't. It was the way basically my instructions were laid out were a little wrong. So I wasn't getting the results we should have got. And with that, I actually had a half a day of work on Thursday. That was kind of nice. I went in early,
job.
worked 4 hours, and then had to leave.
How can you handle it?
It's something else. And that kind of irritates me, though, because I'll start doing something like imaging a laptop, and I can't get it done because I have to leave at noon. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to get it done. I just want it over. But I did go ahead. Came home and I changed the oil myself on our Chevy HHR.
Yay, good job.
I haven't changed the oil on my own car in probably 20 years or so. I know it's been over 18. It's before I was driving truck. But before that, I actually worked in a shop. I think
that's a lie.
So.
You've played the VR game Job Simulator.
Yeah.
And I think you've been the mechanic.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
I don't know if that counts.
But
anyways, it feels good to do that and feel like I accomplished something. Got it done. So that was kind of nice. Little see what you've been up to this week.
So I did Platinum Horizon Zero Dawn. I talked about that last week.
Yeah.
So I completed it.
You got it all done.
Yep. For the main games, 100% in.
Nice.
And I thought I started like the DLC or whatever. And I started it, and I just wasn't feeling it a ton. I'll probably go back to it in a month or whatever. Yeah. But I just wasn't really feeling the DLC story as much.
Yep.
And it's probably good once you get into it. At the time, I didn't feel like it, so I went and played Minecraft.
Wow.
Other than that, I bought a new Samsung 990 Pro 2 terabyte SSD.
What'd you do? Go get a crazy job or something? Because that's a lot of money.
Amazon Prime Day. It was like,
thank goodness for that.
40% off or something.
Wow. That's awesome.
I got that. So I learned how to clone SSDs. I have 2 M.2 slots, so that was easy. But even if I didn't have 2 M.2 slots, I still got an enclosure because I wanted to use my old 512 gigabyte M.2.
You're basically using it like a zip drive.
I could have used it as a game drive or something, but I'm using it as a zip drive to move PowerPoints from home to church.
That's a little excessive.
No, today I did move like a file that still could have fit on one of our small USB drives because it was only 16 gigs. But, I like having space. And I can just use it as an external drive if I want.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
It's just stupid fast because it's an M.2 SSD still. Right. And USB-C.
I still can't believe. So you put your SSD, your new one, in your computer.
Yeah.
We were downloading the same game.
Yep.
Same internet, basically. Mine's a little slower, but still. Same thing. And I thought my SSD's fairly new.
Yeah. It's new.
It's new, and it's big enough.
Big.
So I downloaded the same game. It took me, over 2 hours.
Yeah.
And yours took how long?
30. Oh, no. Not
even.
30. It was like 24 minutes, I think.
24 minutes compared to my 2 hours. Same game.
Yeah.
I was highly disappointed at that point.
And that was like
because I used to have something over you because I had more more storage space.
Yes, you did.
And now you have more. And excessively faster.
What's your total between your upgraded
1.5 essentially.
So I have 2.
Right.
Plus another 500 that I could totally just put in my computer.
Right. Yeah.
So, haha. My computer's better than yours in every way now.
So now I'm going to have to figure out how to make more income or something.
Although that's not true because there is one thing your computer's better at than mine.
Mobility.
You can move it.
I can move mine anywhere I want to go.
If I want to have my computer on my lap to play Minecraft, it's very uncomfortable.
Yes. It'd be kind of hard to do. That's hilarious, though.
Next time I'm working on my computer, I should just take it, put it on my lap, and put like an old monitor on top of it and like a keyboard and mouse for a picture. And just be
Right?
like my laptop setup?
That's great. I did see a truck driver one time when I was trucking back in the day when I was a truck driver.
months ago.
And there was somebody, and he brought in his old PlayStation and a little TV or a little monitor and set it up at the what do you call it? That where you eat and you sit there. Not a table, at the driver's lounge,
Okay,
right?
sure.
Sitting up there, and
The bar?
he just
Or
yeah, the
yeah,
bar, that's it. And he sat it up there and had it all played and
nice.
hooking up. It was awesome. And it created conversation, I suppose. We talked about gaming for a while. So there is that. All right, little C. That's enough about us and our real lives.
Let's see what Minecraft's been doing the past week in Minecraft. All info from, I know, it's shocking, but it's from Minecraft.net.
Wow. All right. This proves it. They're done with Java. There's no Java updates on this week at all.
No, that just
Nothing.
means Java didn't have any issues.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think
Whoops.
it means the opposite. Anyways, Minecraft Bedrock 1.21.3. But guess what? This is only for PlayStation 4.
Oh, boy.
Only. Came out Monday, July 15th, 2024. There's a fix here. Fixed an issue that could occur with back-end services on PlayStation 4.
And?
That was it.
Whoa.
Now, there is another Bedrock beta/preview. 1.21.20.23 came out on beta preview day, which is Wednesdays usually. And that was July 17th, 2024. It's like we didn't change years or anything.
What?
I'm just being silly over here. They have some changes here. The swim game tip can now only appear when not breathing in water.
So you're just walking through a desert and the game just like, hey, you should try swimming. Hold down this button to swim.
I guess. I don't know. The chat quick access history no longer stores duplicate chat entries.
So every time that I say, oh no, 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 it doesn't have all of them?
Apparently.
Well, that's a shame.
They have some fixes here. Fixed an issue where Apple Pencil was not recognized as a valid input method.
Listeners, if one of you plays with an Apple Pencil, please send me a video.
Yes, I want to see
I
this.
need to see this.
I want to see how that works.
I guess you could. You use WASD
Yeah.
as your movement. Just use it as your mouse.
Yeah, maybe.
That seems weird. How would you click?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you tap it? You double tap, maybe?
Yeah. I mean,
This
I'm assuming you're using it like a touch screen,
maybe.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Still, though, why?
I don't know. I don't get it.
This doesn't
Anyways,
seem right.
They fixed it, so now it can be a valid input on this beta preview.
Let's see it, listeners. Get your Apple Pencils out.
Light Block Zero and its derivatives now have their block sound defined. Fixed an instance where input could stop working as expected when using touch controls in custom cameras. Fixed an issue where content of the previously used text field was carried over to signs on Xbox. Fixed flickering item icon when quick moving a stack to non-empty stacks. So I think I've actually noticed this in the latest update, and I'm assuming that's what this fix is. It just doesn't look right when you're moving stuff back and forth.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Yeah,
like that's an issue I've.
It does look like they're working on that fix.
I didn't know if it was an issue or just they were trying to make it smooth. Because I've seen like cool mods or texture packs that make this like cool smooth like bloop
but
animation.
It just didn't look
but
right.
No,
it didn't feel right. So
messed
apparently it wasn't intentional. Now I like this next one. This is the big one for me. Leads now attached to the front of boats instead of to their center.
That's nice.
Do you know how often I drag villagers and stuff around in boats? That's going to be super nice.
You're not supposed to admit that, but okay.
Until I lose the one trying to return the villagers.
Oh,
that
man.
was hilarious.
This is a whole Jericho Season 5 lore.
Yeah,
this is the reason we can never start a new season.
Yeah, this is a long one.
The Bearded Sloth lore on this season is just wrong. It's just wrong.
And there were many more, it says, so go check those out in the actual changelogs. Yeah, this is going to be a fun season here. What's going on over there?
What is this? I'm looking in the show notes. It's time for
listener questions.
So our first one comes from Name, No Question. Now BS responds, Little C. And then the next one is the same thing, but under little C, Bearded Sloth, would you like to tell them what it says?
It says, little C is a tool.
What is that? What? Like the band? Like a shovel? Like a pickaxe?
No, it just means...
Maybe I'm a trident?
You're just goofy, I guess. I don't know. You're just...
Why'd you put that in the show notes?
I just want to see if you've seen
I'm the only one that should have known about this.
Well,
and
now everybody knows.
Now all the listeners know that you put that in there.
Everybody now knows that little C is a tool.
Wait. This isn't fair.
It's something we said to make fun of people back in my day.
Why isn't there anything under BS? Where's BS is bad at Minecraft or something?
No answer. It's just no answer. Because, so we had some more questions, right? But they were repetitive from like maybe a week ago.
Or 2 weeks ago.
Or 2 weeks ago.
So...
yeah, so make sure you kind of read back on the other listener questions, especially on the Discord.
And don't feel bad if we skip your question.
And we might skip them.
Because we are trying to have some quality.
Right. I like having questions. Keep them coming. I really want more.
But we don't want the deja vu.
But I don't want repetitive.
That's not good.
Yeah. Unless you're being like overly silly on something, like what's your favorite food? Of course, the answer is tacos. You know.
What's your favorite food besides tacos? Someone put that in. That's a good question.
More tacos. Fish tacos.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Go on.
Exactly. All right. So you definitely get your questions in. Join our Discord, right? That's the best way, little C.
Yeah. Or if you can't use Discord, then check out our email. contact@theblockpartymc.com.
Makes sense to me. All right, I think it's time to go.
No, we can't leave yet.
Why not?
Come on. We've done this show for how long, and you still forgot about HolyBookworm's Joke of the Week.
What kind of tea is hard to swallow?
Reality.
I'm not giving you a laugh on that one.
Any kind of tea, because I'm an American and I drink coffee.
I mean, it's kind of funny. I don't know if they should get a laugh.
That's
reality.
Yeah.
It's okay. We like her jokes. If you want her puns of the week, you got to check out the Noob Corner.
Oh,
she did really good last week.
I can hear all the listeners flocking over. We've lost them all. There goes our 100% listen to. They're all going to listen to the Noob Corner.
To the Noob Corner.
They
Remember,
found out that's a thing.
If maybe you're new around here to the Block Party, the Noob Corner isn't our main show. It's just something fun that HolyBookworm does. Make sure you support this one. Support all of it by subscribing. That's a good way to do it, right?
Or if you can't subscribe, just listen.
Right.
That's a huge help.
Yeah.
Keep listening.
I know we say subscribe. You YouTube people out there. Yes, I want you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But there's actually a way to subscribe to the podcast side of it.
It's kind of like if you're in more of the YouTube field, not the podcast field, think of like a Patreon or something along those lines.
Exactly. It's just to help us out. You get a little extra. We give you access to all the early shows that maybe our sound quality wasn't the best. Maybe we didn't know what we were doing.
Wait, we know what we're doing now?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
But you get some of those early shows. In fact, the first 49 shows that we did, that's a good deal. And it's only 99 cents a month.
That's like one Arizona sweet tea. Oh, I guess I do drink tea. Oh man. It's not that British tea stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
Yeah, subscribe. We appreciate all you listeners, though. If you have thoughts, comments, questions,
well, then you can reach us on Discord or at contact@theblockfightingmc.com.
thank you for listening. We're so happy you're here. I am Bearded Sloth, and now I gotta eat my coffee.
And I'm Little C. Bye. BS, what was that?